So yours.
What's going on, everybody? Wake up different Saturday night edition. This is going to be a good one because this is the first one for 2026, and we have so much to talk about. The last 24 hours have been crazy. Jose, what do you got for us?
Oh my God, what are you talking about? What I got for you? What do I got? What does Mike, Big Mike? Everybody doesn't know who Mike is. Today we're bringing Mike on the screen. Right. Mike, you're on the screen, buddy. You're on the big screen too, bro.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
It's yourself, man. You're the guy behind the scenes. This is the most important person we need to listen to. Behind the scene, Mike. Go ahead, give it away, Mike. Go ahead.
What's up, guys? My name is Mike from Jersey. Actually, I met Noel a couple years ago just through social media. I've been following him for I think like 5 years now. I found out that him and Jose were doing this podcast. I thought it was amazing. I said I gotta support my brother. Hey, crazy part is that me and Noel never personally ever physically met, but we've known each other through social media. When I found out his cousin Jose was coming up, I was like, yo, I gotta talk to him. I gotta meet him up. Because he already at that point started the Bible study, I think 2 weeks in. We wind up linking up, and it's like, brothers, that's it. That's how we clicked off. And that's it. I'm grateful for their obedience. It's helping me walk closer with God and everything else. And we continue to uplift each other every single day here, because iron sharpens. But that's pretty much it.
So everybody, that's the Mike. When you hear us talk about Mike, that is who we're talking about. Now, I don't know if they're still there. Oh, there they are. Okay, but this is the infamous Mike, guys, that you've been listening to for the last 13 weeks, right, Jose? Because we start week 14 this Monday.
That is correct. So I'm just playing around with the screens right now. Every time,
I'm beginning to see that you're kind of like throwing me off here.
I'm making it bigger so that we can swap around and stuff like that. Let's see what I can do here, and let's swap everything around. I'm back in the big screen, but we'll put you on in there. Okay, so yes, we got breaking news. The reason why we decided to do this right now is because we don't want to wait. We want to be part of this breaking news that everyone's probably heard since 2:00 in the morning when the U.S. Did not invade Venezuela. We did not invade Venezuela. Come on, guys. We went in there to get a guy that shouldn't have been there for so long. Let's be honest. He was a dictator.
And they did it the right way.
Nobody
got hurt.
Whoa, you're going ahead of the news here.
I'm sorry. I'm just excited.
Let's see. I get it. For some reason, he said he cannot get on. Mike, I'm going to see if I could disconnect you really quick. I'm going to knock you off, right? And then I'll send you an invite again. Maybe my invite thing is on there. We have a special guest. Noel, while I'm talking about the special guest, go ahead. You take it away.
So, all right, guys. So you guys have definitely been watching the news, especially if it doesn't matter what nationality you are. We have just went to Venezuela and done the impossible. What everybody said was impossible, what all these other presidents said they were going to do or they were going to try to help out and do for many years, they didn't do it. Mr. Donald Trump, all right, who hasn't been in the House for 1 year yet, second term, but it's not a year yet, guys. It'll be a year in a couple of weeks, has done so much. And what a banger he gave us on January 3rd. This guy, I'm passionate about this for the simple fact that I'm not Venezuelan, so it's not that. It's that he was a major cause of this fentanyl crisis that we have here in the country. One of the major players. I don't know how big, but one of the major players. And just because of that, I'm psyched that he's out of here, and his wife, because that stuff, I'm going to let you know right now, was not around when I was an addict. It wasn't there. It came out a year later. It came out, bootleg opium, bootleg pills, and started killing people. And I would have been one of them, without a doubt, the way I was taking them. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful that Trump is stopping this drug infestation that's here in the United States. I'm a victim. Many members of my family are victims because it is a disease, guys. It's a disease. And when you're dealing with stress, it's easy to slip back into it. Trust me, I got stories for days. So, yeah, man, I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy for the Venezuelan people. I live in a very Venezuelan neighborhood. I'm in South Florida, guys. It's just not Cubans. The Venezuelans are here. They're deep and they're excited and they're happy. And I know who they're voting for again. Well, if he gets a chance, we all know now. Come on, guys, let's be realistic. Let's not hate and let's not look for the negative. Not anybody's perfect. Only Jesus was perfect. So there's things that you do yourself that you have to apologize for. So Trump is just the same as us, but he's doing wonderful things for this country. To get into Venezuela, capture Maduro, his wife, get him on a Navy ship. They're already in New York, I think. I think they're already in New York. They probably already saw the judge, South District of the DEA and FBI combined together from New York are the ones that indicted him. He's going to be sitting, well, not with Diddy anymore because Diddy's not in that building, but he would have been with Diddy if it would have been a month ago. The same building. Had El Chapo. New York does not play when it comes to this, and they're done. Are you there, Jose?
I'm here, bro. I'm listening to everything. I'm just like listening to all this news, all the stuff you're trying to break out and stuff. And I'm hoping people are listening to what's going on. I know Mike's not on board right now, but we're going to try to get Mike back online here. We're trying to have a little technical difficulties with someone from Venezuela, a very important person.
We're trying to have
we're going to try to have someone live now. He had just told me, this is an update. This is update news, just so you know what's going on. So you're aware, they are not allowing anybody online in Venezuela right now to speak up against what's going on.
Really?
If they do, they will be picked up. It's a major risk right now if someone speaks up.
So even though this man has been captured, he still has a lot of minions that are controlling.
He has a lot of soldiers. You got to think about. You got to understand who was protecting this man.
Cuba.
You talked a little bit about that not too long ago.
Cuba.
That the Cubans were
because he can't trust his own people. His own people wanted to kill him. So who else? Who's been the number one dictators for the longest? Sorry to say, but even the Cubans are mad. The Cubans that are here, you know what I mean? They know what it is, you know. So Cuba are the ones that have been protecting this man. All his Secret Service are Cuban, not refugees, Cuban-born military men. Because Venezuelans he couldn't trust.
Right.
But he could trust a Cuban.
But we're gonna talk about
just let you know how much dirt he's been doing to his own people. You can't have one Venezuelan being your security guard. That tells you right there, you done them all dirty.
It's crazy. And actually, I want to share right now, as we're here together, some celebrations around the world of what's been going on. Gentlemen,
she is joining us live
as we're here live right now.
She is outside in Arepaso, which
it's right here in Florida, Doral.
Of the Venezuelan community there. And Gabby,
the thing's pretty busy behind you, Gabby. It's 6 a.m. and people have been out there. Can you tell us about what you're seeing and how long you've been seeing people out there reacting to this news?
Guys, history is being made in real time. There are hundreds of people here in El Arepaso, which, like you said, has been the mecca for Venezuelans speaking out against injustices in their country for decades. I'm here joined by Edgar. Edgar has been here since he was 11
It's 6 a.m., she said, right?
That was this morning.
Tell me, why did you want to be out here?
Well, okay, before I begin, I just want to talk to you, America, and I hope you have your coffee when I tell you this, but these are great news. All eyes on Venezuela. These are historical news. This is history in the making. I mean, my chest, it feels like it's gonna explode with joy.
Your boy Trump did that.
I mean, before I was even born, there have been struggles. My family has been fighting for so many years before I was even here. They have told me about it. They told me about a time where democracy existed, and now I can finally look forward to that. And that's just everything that I can ask for. And you know, I just want to tell you people, America, Venezuelans are good people. The greatest people that I know, I can vouch for them. We are good. We are working hard, and this is.
They do.
Like
I know a lot of them.
And Maria Corina Machado just created an opportunity for us to begin working harder than ever, because that's what we have always been doing. But now we will be working in our country. But you know, we also have worked so hard here in the United States to build so much things. And I just want to thank you, America. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to work.
You know, there's a lot of pride that comes with Venezuelans. He actually wore this flag just like this for his college graduation in the University of Florida, just to show you how much love there is for this country that has gone through so much for so long. Being here has been incredible. People are dancing, people are cheering, and we've been here so many times, Christian, like you said in the past, when there have been so many issues, and they would cheer, "Si se puede, si se puede." Now they're cheering, "Si se pudo." Yes, we did it. It happened. What do you think now this means for Venezuela, for family back home, how people can move forward after this?
Well, that's where the uncertainty comes. You know, I plead, America, again, I plead for you, for mercy for us Venezuelans. People such as me, you know, I have been here almost my whole life, almost all of my youth. And I do believe that the future of Venezuelans is in Venezuela. But I also think that some of us and some people here also want to continue working here in the United States, building a beautiful nation. Well, Doral, I mean, this is the stronghold of Venezuelans, and it's a beautiful city. I recommend everybody to come here to Doral. I recommend everybody, if you're Venezuelan, everyone, come down here to El Arepaso. Yes, yeah, come celebrate with us. We love everybody because you, America, has loved us so much, so much. Thank you, America.
Igor, thank you so much for sharing those sentiments. Guys, this is something that I find really interesting here. Everyone here, American, Venezuelan, have said they're so happy for the freedom that they experience here, and they just hope that freedom translates into their home country, Venezuela. All we've heard was freedom, freedom, freedom. Yes, we did it. Now we can continue to move forward. By no means are any of them saying now comes the easy part. Certainly the hard parts are on the way, but they're saying now is finally a step in the right direction that they've all been waiting for so long. I want to give you a little bit more of a scene setter here, guys. Look, people with flags, holding them up, holding them high. Hundreds of people here, cars, playing music, everyone here dancing. It really is wonderful to see so many people coming together. There are a lot of emotions behind this. I mean, they're not just cheering because of what just happened today. This comes from generations upon generations of stories of struggle, stories of hurt, stories also of hope for a better country and a better life for their family in Venezuela. Since I've been here, I've seen countless people FaceTiming their family members from Venezuela, checking off on them. Like we said, these strikes, we still don't know if there have been any casualties. We have had a lot of people here checking off on their family. Thankfully, all of the FaceTimes have been answered. A lot of things we still do not know. But overall, here the sentiment is hope. Like you said, we covered this in the past. A lot of times we've heard people cheer "Si se puede," and now they're saying "Si se pudo." Now we did it, guys.
Gabby, it's so loud behind you that we actually we can hear you, but we can't hear you as clearly as we could maybe a half hour ago. And we see the jubilation, right? The joy behind you of people that have been sitting on the edge of their seats waiting for this moment. Still unclear, you know, where things will go, if there in fact will be a regime change. And I don't want to sound negative, because by all indication, that is where we're going, but there's a lot of question, a lot of concern. You see a lot of celebration behind you, but of course in Caracas, Venezuela, there is a lot of fear of what happens next.
So that's a lot. You know, that was 6 o'clock in the morning in Doral. Did you see the Times Square situation?
No.
You did not see the Times Square situation. Well, listen, I'm going to look for the Times Square situation. I want you to give me a little feedback on what you just kind of just listened to. I'm going to remove myself. I want you to explain what's going on.
I mean, Go right ahead. So yeah, I mean, I just saw a bunch of people that are finally happy. And I'm sorry, I don't know too much about the situation. You know, I just recently started learning about what's going on in Venezuela, maybe the last 3-4 years. But didn't know it was so long what was going on out there before Maduro. I think it was Chavez. I could be wrong, but did not know that a country that's so close to us. I know about Cuba. We stay having beef with Cuba, but I didn't know about that, about Venezuela. I didn't know about them kicking out the American companies after they built the oil rigs and stuff like that. Now I know why Trump said we're keeping that ship. It's ours. Like, I thought he was just being gangster, but no, he's stepping up, man. We let people, country, just walk all over us, and that's not who we are. Like, I'm done with that, man. Cut people off. We don't, you know what I'm saying? People walking over us is what I'm telling them, Jose. Countries, that's over with. Trump's showing us that we gotta be leaders. If you want to come here, if all these countries want to be here, I don't see everybody going to another country. Give me the next country that everybody has a melting pot of nations. It's us. So there's a reason why. So come on, respect it, and let's help make it be better, not worse.
We got to take care of the homeland. I mean,
your mic's not on.
I'm sorry. It should be on. Can you hear me now?
No, brother. I'm sorry. Can't hear you. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but I can't hear Big Bro.
I can hear him. I'm not too sure what happened. I just took myself
It's picking
off.
you up here. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. It's crazy. Make sure your microphone, your headphones is connected back on the setting thing again. It could have popped off on there. StreamYard. Okay.
Everything's good.
Usa. Okay. The guy's trying to get online.
Mute yourself?
No, I did not. You go ahead and continue on, Noel. Continue on.
Talk. Let me see.
Can you hear me? Can you talk?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay.
You're there. My bad.
Listen, guys. I've been coming in and out. It's because we have a special guest. We're trying to get on. He's having little technical difficulties getting on here, but this is someone that we want to listen to, want to hear to, so he can kind of explain a little bit of the stuff that you're going on there. But I do want you to, Noel, I want you to touch bases on what's going on even in our own country. Like, we're losing our country. We got this guy yesterday in New York City swearing on the Quran. You know what I'm saying? Bro, anyway,
that should make it not okay. So just because of that right there, Jose, it shouldn't be valid. Am I right or wrong?
I don't know, bro. It's just
why should it be valid? How was he sworn in with something we've never used? That's not tradition.
I don't know. You got prayer things all in Detroit and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's insane, bro. It's nuts. Completely insane.
I saw it. He went into the city hall's train station, which is the dirtiest train station out of all of them. They cleaned it up for that 5-minute video. It's the oldest one. Also, whatever, guys, come to New York and see what it's really about. It's fun, but it's dirty. You know what I'm saying? And we got all this money, and it's dirty because of these politicians. You know what I mean? Look, Trump's from New York, and he ran out of there.
Right. What about all these politicians that are against this? Like, don't you see these people are happy? Why would they be so happy?
Because they want their agenda. They have investments. They have ties to what that agenda is gonna bring. You understand that? Oh man, you're gonna make me talk here. Listen, man, I was born, raised Democrat until I woke up and realized that it was not the same Democrats. The Democrats from the 80s and the 90s, with Donald Trump even say he was a Democrat, which was, I believe, in the 90s. Those were for the blue-collar American hardworking people. Yes, different crew. These last couple bozos, no. Last 10 years plus, no. They have not been. They have been for the companies and for everything that's going on. Guys, they treat you blue-collar states like y'all stupid. Sorry to say it that way. You know how the South Carolinians, people from there, when I lived out there, they used to think, oh, you think I'm stupid because I'm from out here? I never said that, but they have this whole thing that New Yorkers and New Jersey people think they're stupid because the slow South. No, believe it or not, it's the total freaking opposite. At least y'all know what color to vote in South Carolina. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, New York got smart people, but they make dumb decisions because New York is greedy. They're really greedy, and for the money, they'll let whatever happen. This would have never been happening, bro. 2001 was 24 years ago. Hello, the guys that follow that book destroyed that, and 24 years later, you let them take over New York City. That's a smack to our face. Y'all bozos. That's why I left New York. I got no respect for that state, man. They sold out for the dollar. And George Soros is behind it. Alex Soros is behind it. Antifa's behind it. Just like they were behind BLM. That was all fake, guys. You fell for this whole thing. The head guy was a transgender, ran away with millions of dollars. Come on, Google it. Let me go into it because y'all think BLM, what happened to all of that? It was fake. It wasn't brought up by black people. It was funded by rich white people that want to dominate this country like Bill Gates. Then, since that didn't work anymore, and nobody gave a damn about George Floyd and everybody else, right? That was done and over with. That was debunked. What happens next? We need another agenda. Here comes the rainbow. The smallest percentage in the world, and I have nothing against them, but they're like 1%. How do they have such a powerful big movement? Because it's being funded by ultra multi-rich gazillionaires that want to control you, and y'all be in control. Just like every single one of you that took that dosage. I'm a 9th grade dropout, and I was smart enough to say, hold on a second. You mean to tell me vaccines take 15, 20 years most of the time for us to take them, and this one that's done in 11 months, you're telling me I'm good to jab it? That just didn't make sense to me. I'm not dumb. I didn't want it because of that reason. I did not want it because there was no way you had something ready that fast. Something just, it didn't sit well, and I followed my gut. It did not sit well. What happened, guys? There's no mandates. We could fly, no mask, none of this. But they put fear in so many people's heads, and so many people to this day are brainwashed. A little cough, I got COVID, I'm dying. Most of these people that died were the ones that went to the hospital that already had problems. They were already diabetic. They were already asthmatic. They already had all type of health reasons. So this added to it, and it killed them, just like HIV. You could have HIV. HIV is not what kills you. AIDS is not what kills you. It just made your system weak to let something else kill you. You guys took the jab. Yeah, man. No, I wasn't dumb enough for that one. You're gone again, bro. Don't know what's going on. I guess they want me to talk. You want me to keep talking? I keep talking. George Soros, that's a big time loser. That guy is so evil. I don't even know he's still alive and 80-something years old. His son, don't know too much about him, but if he's right up his dad's alley, he gotta go. Bill Gates, gotta go. Newsom, whatever his name is, from California, gotta go. Moron that just got brought in yesterday, sworn on a piece of paper because that wasn't the Bible, gotta go. He's not even fully Muslim, guys. Let's stop. Let's cut it out. The guy's Hindu and something else. Let's just cut it out. Stop trying to do the what's it called? What was it? Obama. He was half white. Remember that? Nobody wanted to speak about that. Blow back. Let's cut it out, bro. Listen, my grandfather's darker than the crayon black, so I could say it. But you guys got to be realistic, man. Either start watching all the news, just don't watch one news because they lie to you. They're okay. And I love my Jewish people. I love my Jewish people, but they run the media, guys. They run every media channel out there. They let you hear what you want to hear. Some of them are good. Some of them are bad. The Zionists, look into the Zionist Jews. Come on. You seen the video of the rabbi talking about all the sacrifices and they sell the human meat to McDonald's. That you haven't heard that? Come on, the bloody mattresses down in Brooklyn basements. Why is it bloody mattresses? What are they doing on there? These Hasidic what is going on here? Not saying they're all bad. I got a lot of good friends that are Jews. They're not into none of. They don't even know what I'm talking about. They're like, where did you get that from? And they're Jewish. Because I look for this, and I want to learn about this, and I want to know the truth. And the truth is that we are getting played every single day. This is why I just watch multiple things, and I'm let myself put together, and this makes sense. So this is it. You know, it's hurt me business wise. Oh, it definitely has. A lot of people don't like a lot of the stuff that I say anymore. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Maybe my future is being on a podcast talking poop. I'm not gonna say the word because I'm trying to be, you know, righteous here. But you know, talking that and maybe that's what it is. That's what I'm gonna do. I like it. I like being myself. I like telling people what's on my mind. Trust me, my mind is not all there. But Venezuelan people, stand up. It's your day. It's your year. You guys started over 26 with a bang, for real. Just hopefully everybody out there is safe. I'm pretty sure Trump ain't gonna let things go wild out. That was a lot of helicopters and planes that flew in. They were surrounded. They surrounded those waters. So they're still out there. Don't think they took off. They're going to stay out there. They're going to take over. They're taking over. He said it. He said, listen, we're going to take it over till we can hand it over. It is what it is. You could think we're bullies, or are we saving your ass? And I can say that word. You know what I'm saying? We're saving your ass. So let Trump do what he got to do. Put the people in right place and give it to the right Venezuelans to run that country the way it's supposed to be ran. And we've done that before. That's the funny part. We've done that multiple times. Very proud for you. Very happy for you guys. So I don't know. Maybe we're gonna come back. I could keep venting, but I don't know when Jose likes to cut me off when I'm going too far. I can't hear you, bro. You are when I'm trying to tell you that the devil does not want nothing for us to work. This is just, guys, this is week 14. We are having problems with everything.
Can you hear me now?
Just stupid. It just really is. It's just like, it's like the devil's trying everything in his power to make nothing work for us in our lives. This is like, I cannot make up the last 14 weeks. I cannot make it up. It's a movie. I can't wait till we out of it so we could talk about it and like just be like, this happened this day. When we were happy at 6 o'clock in the morning praying with y'all, that day this happened and this happened. Well, wait until you hear all of this stuff. If Jose's mic ever works.
Is it not working now?
Yo, bro, you're completely muted.
Look, it's green.
I'm
so
not look,
muted.
I'm picking you up here on the mic bar, so you're getting some type of sound.
Yeah, I mean, it says.
Let me see something
on your end. Something's
me again?
on your end. Yeah, I think it's you again because I can hear myself. Before I was muted. Before I was not working. So this is crazy. This mic went out. It's not working.
I can hear.
It's not working at all. I don't know what's going on with it, but this one I had to switch
I hear
it
you
off.
now. I hear you now.
You hear me now? Yeah, the other mic went out.
I don't know what's going on.
Noel, this is crazy. The Rode mic went out.
How is that plugged in? That's not a battery mic.
No, I know it was plugged in, everything like that. Everything was working. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to fix this.
We're never gonna get a sponsorship with these technical difficulties.
We'll get a sponsorship.
Hey, Barstools, you need Barstools. Listen, Dave Poultry, whatever your name is. Listen, Mr. Buying a Louis Vuitton $10,000 case for your dog to drink water. I love it. Cool. I want to do the same thing. Can you give us like a little contract in like a little area in your Barstool network? Like, you know, start a little Christian one. I bet it'll help out. You know what I'm saying? Not say I don't know what you are. I think you're no, he's Jewish. Dave is Jewish, isn't he?
I'm not too sure, brother.
He's from Boston. I don't know if he's Jewish. Maybe you're not Jewish. Maybe you're Catholic. I don't know. But listen to me. You like wrestling. You like sports. You like all this stuff. You got $1 million worth of game on there. Come on. And I know the contract you gave him.
We need Mike back,
I saw the
back
numbers.
on. We need Mike back on. I don't know.
please, you need a little side to offset all the alcoholics that are on Barstool. You need a little Christian side, and we don't need that many zeros behind the check. We really don't. Don't gotta be that many. 7 maybe. Right there. It'll help us out with everything here, and I promise you, y'all gonna love it. This is gonna be the most funniest, best Christian podcast out there, because we're gonna talk about it all in the name of Jesus Christ.
I got Mike. We got Mike. Mike's back on. Mike, help us here, Mike. Help us here, Mike. I don't know what's going on, bro. First
Mike
of all,
looked like he's
my main microphone went out. I don't know what happened.
No, I was watching everything, guys.
Did you see everything?
Now we can't hear him. I can't hear him now.
Oh, I hear him.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
It's on your end. I hear him.
Yo, bro, this is the most.
So, I was watching you from YouTube and Instagram. I can hear both of you guys clear.
Now I hear him. Yo, every time you guys go off, I gotta go back in and put this thing back on. I don't know. We gotta figure this out. Listen again, Barstools, 7-figure check. That's all that's needed, Dave. Let's clip this. Let's clip this. And I'm gonna post it every day and tag Dave, because he's giving some hood rats $20 million. And you know what I'm saying, to do some, come on, give some Christians a little bit, and we could do something that's big just like them. I promise you that.
God will take care of us. Don't worry, man. Hey, Big Mike.
Yeah, call Dave. God, call Dave. God, call Dave.
Brother, that's true. You never know. Hey, Mike. So you're Cuban, right?
So
tell me a little bit what you feel about everything.
So my father was raised out in Cuba. My sisters are all Cuban. So we grew up pretty much in the Cuban culture. So yeah, but I am not Cuban. My father was out there in the military. He was out there for many, many years. So he started family.
He was in what military? This military?
No, Cuban military.
Oh, so he wasn't in Guantanamo. He wasn't in Guantanamo Bay. He was on the other side.
He was all over. He was doing what he had to do until they went full communist, and that's when he said, "I'm out."
Also, he was in it before full communist. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Since this is an open platform, what do you think about the story, if you know anything about it, the Bay of Pigs?
About the what?
The Bay of Pigs.
I don't know anything about that.
About how the whole how our whole beef started. How supposedly Cuba bombed the plane, the American plane full of college students in the 60s, which started our beef. We were already beefing, but that was the ultimate. But they say that we shot it down to beef with Cuba. Don't know. That's why I was asking, what do you know about it? Because you're a conspiracy theory guy, and this is one of the biggest conspiracy stories out there. So now, if you didn't know, it's a good one to look into since you're Cuban.
Actually, to be honest with you, I should probably just ask my dad.
Ask your dad.
Ask him. Be like, yo, Dad, did we do it or did the Americans do it? He's probably gonna say they did it to beef with us.
Yeah. So
that's what they say.
Well, Mike, what do you think about this thing with Venezuela, man? I mean, how much do you know about? I'm sure you know pretty much. You're a pretty smart guy.
So I didn't dig into it too much. I just know that they are a communist country, and obviously what's been unfolding. I know they hold a lot of I think the largest oil resource, gold, and other minerals, and that since it's been since he's been running everything, Maduro's been running everything, they've crippled the country from what I hear. That's about it. I've never really dug into it that much.
How long has he been president over there? A dictator?
I think it was 2013, if I'm not mistaken. I can't give you the exact.
And before him, it was Chavez.
Chavez, yeah. So he was the start of it all on everything that was going on there. And I tell you what, I knew a lot of people from Venezuela back in the days when I was in the Marine Corps. They used to train with us, and they would tell me, like, bro, I don't want to live in the U.S. Venezuela has everything. I remember watching, Spanish shows from Venezuela when I was growing up as a kid. I used to love them. They were great shows, I mean, they had their own soap operas, their own actresses. I mean, let's think about it. Venezuelan women were known to be the most beautiful women in the world at one
Hold
point.
on. Is that where they had a La Cama con Porcel, the real fat guy with all the fly girls? Was that from Venezuela?
I don't know. I
You
don't know if
remember
that
that
was
show?
him.
A La Cama? And he used to have all the bad women. He was the fat guy.
I don't know if it was him.
But
But
there
I
was a
do
lot
know
of
that
Spanish fat guys with a lot of pretty women at night on Spanish TV.
Venezuela was a very prosperous nation, not like the U.S., but I mean, for its size and for being Latin America, it was the you know it was the place to be in all of Latin America. I mean, it was that strong. I mean, again, yeah, it did have oil. Now think about it: the crude oil that was found there. We, as the American peoples, were the ones that went there to help them and establish the U.S. businesses like Chevron, Gulf. You don't see Gulf hardly any Gulf gas stations here in the
No, they were
U.S.
owned by Venezuela, though. That was
Well, they were
Chavez's time.
American companies that Chavez and Maduro kicked out
You don't
of their country.
you don't remember when they did something where they gave New York City like gas for like $1? You don't remember the stunt they did like 15,
No.
maybe over 20 years ago? They did a stunt where all the Chevron gas stations or whichever the one they own the most out of Gulf,
Mhm.
they dropped the prices that for like a week or something like that, and it was crazy in New York. I remember that.
So yeah, so I mean, but these oil things and stuff like that, they were a lot of them, at least three main one of them were U.S. based companies that we went there, and of course, yeah, is there land, is there oil and stuff like that? Absolutely.
But there
But
was
if
a
a,
deal
it,
worked out.
but if I go there to a country and they invite me in to help them with something, and we establish a business contract with them, then because have a change of regime, you just kick us out after we did all the hard work and the groundwork, that ain't right. It's like the same thing with the Panama Canal. Although we had a contract with them saying by X year we'll go ahead and give it all over back to you because it's your country, but we're the ones that built the Panama Canal. But now not to give it to the Chinese people or
Hell
foreign
no.
entities to abuse it. You know what I'm saying? And Maduro and Chavez, what they were doing little by little, was taking little countries by little countries that they can conquer, like Nicaragua is now a in the same boat as Venezuela. Colombia is on the way to the same way right now if it doesn't get changed or something happens there.
Yeah, he said they were next. He was talking
Yeah,
about
I
them
mean,
next.
and I'm telling you, in Venice, and it's sad for Colombia because Colombia came away from that narco environment that
Yep.
for a very long time. They started getting become better, but then here you get these presidents, you get these leftists come in, and then voila, they destroy the country. And it's sad. You know, it's just totally sad. I mean, they're trying to do the same thing with Honduras. Thankfully, right now they have a right wing president there right now. A lot of people are upset at the fact that, yeah, we went and go ahead and Maduro as a narco terrorist guy, right? But what about the guy that was just imprisoned uh, by the Hondurans and by the U.S.? The guy that was president for Honduras said that he was also dealing drugs and this and that. Now, according to Trump, he's saying that he was falsely accused, like he was falsely accused by the Biden administration.
Okay.
We saw
Could
this
happen.
happen here before our own eyes.
Yeah.
So how is it that it's not possible that they had their own people believing that the president for Honduras was possibly doing these things? Now, yes, his brother was a drug dealer. Absolutely. His brother, the
That doesn't
president,
mean he was a drug dealer.
that doesn't mean exactly. Just because my brother is something doesn't mean I'm doing that
No,
stuff.
I need the proof. I need the evidence.
You know? Exactly. So apparently they stacked evidence, but think about it. The person that stacked evidence, it was the opposing party that became the president, which was the president before him, whom got a kicked out as presidency. They had a coup. They took him out. And then now the wife becomes the president, right? Her name was President Seymour or whatever her name is. And they have evidence and pictures and videos of their family sitting with the narcos making a deal.
Dude, listen to me.
And then
they got
and then
all
she-
these resources and they still want to deal drugs. They're no good. It's no good.
It's-
You got all these resources in your country and you still want to deal drugs? It's evil.
But America, sadly,
We consume a lot of drugs. I know.
We are so addicted. We're such an addicted nation.
We work hard and we play hard.
Yeah, but we're such an addicted nation. We don't need.
How
we
are
don't
we
need
the
to
best
be,
nation and also the weakest? Not say weakest, but we're the weakest when it comes to drugs, but we also the hardest nation. We did something that other countries couldn't do. It's like, it's so crazy. We're the melting pot for everything, for the best, the bad, the ugly, the pretty.
Well, when you're in a thriving nation, I mean, here's the thing. We could thrive. We could be prosperous, like we've seen in the Bible. Many nations become prosperous. The Roman Empire was very prosperous, but guess what? They didn't have God. They didn't have God. We don't know. Remember, God is the one that puts up and puts down people in power, right? He puts presidents, kings, queens, whatever in power. Now you don't know what's the heart of a nation, right? Like God would allow someone like a dictators to take over a nation for particular reasons. Who knows why or what? But a lot of it has to do because our hearts are evil. Okay, Mike is back. We lost him for a little bit. He's back.
Yeah, I don't know. My screen blanked out completely, and I couldn't hear you guys for a while.
I gotta do this whole thing again every time. Watch, I know it's me.
Yeah, it's you. Every time somebody comes on, you gotta adjust it. Sometimes we gotta fix this somehow.
That's the weirdest thing.
Oh,
He
Mike left again.
The hell is that? Do you hear that?
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was something else. I heard that.
That is, I'm telling you, bro. I know that the enemy is attacking us.
He's been, bro, and I'm tired of it. Tell this. Oh my God, I almost cursed. I was ready to just go off right now.
No,
I just
he is, bro.
He
I don't
needs
know
to get
what's.
the F out of here. This guy's being really annoying. He's being a pest. I'm not like.
He's not gonna
bro,
go away,
You're
man.
not gonna get me. You're not. You're not gonna catch me slipping.
Make us quit. He's trying to make us quit.
I ain't gonna quit. I'm gonna go harder just to piss you off, you jerk off.
No, he's gonna bring harder stuff on us.
Well, I don't know, Jose. I'm gonna have to swivel through this whole thing, and God forgive me. But whatever I do that is not godly to get by, you know where my heart's at to reach the goal. That's it. That's the best, the honest way I could do it. You know where my heart's at, God. I want to reach this goal, and I gotta reach this goal. And the goal is you. But boy, these obstacles are in the way. They're not getting clear on time. I gotta step in as a human being. A human being. As a father. Yo, this would be a lot easier if it was just me and I didn't have to worry about people. Real simple.
Yeah.
I would go get a nice little apartment and just chill out. It ain't like that.
I know. I don't know. I'm trying to help this. I don't know what's going on, bro. Really. I'm trying to do things the way God wants us to do.
Jose, all your customers just keep jerking you. That's right. I hope y'all watching this. We talk about jerking. Like y'all showing us that you definitely got evil and envy in your heart. That's all you showing us. That's all you're really showing us, because all this stuff nonsense has happened since me and Jose have gone public. That we were gonna follow, if it's the right words, follow God, preach His word, win souls for Him, and really go hard at this. So we decided to do that, and then our lives get turned around. I'm not ashamed to say it. I've been turned around. My faucet of money coming in has been shut off. It's not even dripping. This is not like me. Like, is what? I used to smoke till 7 months ago all day, $2,000-$3,000 a month. That's one habit I don't have off. I have 5 cars a year ago, down to 2. So the bills have been cut. How is it harder now?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like you reducing.
I've reduced $40,000 a month with payroll and everything, and now I'm having problems. When back then I couldn't make payroll for $10,000 this week, and then I got it that day out of nowhere. What is going on, bro? Like, God, are you too busy? Maybe you are. I get it. They got tough skin. I could see him saying that. Yeah, they got tough skin. They'll figure it out. Okay.
No,
fine, cool.
It's not that. It's a battle. There's a spiritual battle. There's spiritual battle right now.
Well, can I get involved in it? Can I see it? Can I somehow get in it and be like, all right,
No.
let me. I don't even know what side I'm on. I don't even know where I'm at in this
Listen,
battle.
let's think about this. Let's think about this. How long has the Venezuela people been praying for liberty, for this to happen?
So you said 20-something years, I think. The kid talked. He was not even 20. He's 20. Over 20 years.
Yep. So they've been waiting and praying. There's a lot of believers out in Venezuela. There's a lot of Christian men and women out there, and children and stuff like that. So they have been feeling the oppression, even as believers and stuff like that, and living, coming from just imagine, just you, right? You're gone from making X amount of dollars, and then you have to reduce, and you're getting down. That's what happened to Venezuela people. They had to reduce. You know what I'm saying? They had a certain lifestyle, and that whole lifestyle just got shook, right? Because they had to give what they had to the poor people that did not earn it, did not work for it, and so forth. So now they're down on this plateau, and they can't get up because the government won't let you get up. You're under their control, right? So their hands are tied behind the back unless they leave the country, which is what they wanted, so they don't have to get someone opposing them, right? Then you got to go to another country, and I didn't understand this for a long time. I say, man, these Venezolanos, they come here and they expect, that they should live the way they used to live or have the positions that they had in their countries. Why don't they come here humbly like everybody else comes here, right? But as I think about it, I'm like, if I'm skilled at something and I'm really good at something, right? And I go to a place and like, why do I need to? Because I'm not here or I didn't start here, but I've been doing this for years. Let me show you what I can do. Right? But so I get it, so I understand. And I have a lot of close Venezuelan friends and people, Venezuelans that work for me. I've met some very great people from Venezuela. Some people not so great, but the majority were great people. Um, they love salsa just like most Puerto Ricans love salsa. You know what I'm saying? So we have that connection. I mean, that's their main music, like it's our main music. You know what I'm saying? It's great. I mean, they have their own music too, but salsa to them is it's in their blood, right? They love to dance and salsa and stuff like that. So so we have a good connection with the Venezuelan people. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of sad that why would our Puerto Rican people want to try to achieve what they have achieved in that kind of left wing? Like I don't get it. Like you just said something earlier today. Like we got 9/11, the buildings were by people that followed teachings from a Quran.
The Quran. Yeah.
And then we
You
have
letting the mayor,
a
you vote a
mayor
mayor
in New
that
York
used that
is a
book.
Muslim. Now, I'm not saying that all Muslims are radical.
He's
I'm
not
saying
even,
that,
he's not
you know,
100% Muslim either.
right. He's not like,
He's
I know
using
for a
that.
fact. Right. It's just a platform. Well, he's
Yeah,
a
he's just
Muslim, but
using, like Kamala
he,
Harris said she was black.
whatever the case may be, but he did swear upon. I don't care about how you swear on the Bible or this and that. I really don't care about that. But that's just to let you know. That's like a checkmate when you're playing chess. Like it was just like in your face. Like
Yeah, here you
like
go. We
all
switched
those
it up.
people that died on 9/11, all those people
That were mostly Christians.
in New York City.
The Jews did not go to work.
Yep. They were not there. They were not there because it was a holiday.
No, the Jews were they let them know. No. There was
It was a Jewish holiday. Yes.
Okay, maybe you might be right. Let me see. Let me make sure you're right because then I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. The Jewish people did not show up to that day to work. Was it because it was a holiday, or were they informed not to show up to work at the Twin Towers?
It was a particular Jewish holiday.
You might be right. Maybe I heard wrong. I get too deep into my conspiracy theories.
Yeah, it was during the holiday season for them.
It was September.
Yep.
You may hear it stated as the Jewish people were warned. You may hear that it was stated that Jewish people were warned not to go to work on the Twin Towers on 9/11, or that it was a Jewish holiday, so they stay home. Neither is true. It wasn't a holiday, and supposedly we didn't warn them. So what? Wait, okay, common sense. It's true, but which one makes more sense? It wasn't a holiday, so that's chucked out the window. Hello?
Yeah,
they were warned not to go to work. I knew this. I knew I was right. Don't second doubt myself, Noel. I know what I've said, what I've learned, what I've studied on.
Where did you look that up at?
ChatGPT said that neither is true, but one of them, it says Jewish people absolutely did die on 9/11. Hundreds of Jewish victims were killed in the attacks of the World Trade Center. Google. The claims is false. It has been thoroughly investigated and debunked many times. There was no holiday and they were not warned. But it still makes sense, though. There was a lot of them that didn't go to work. Why?
Okay. That day was not a holiday, but it was in the time of their holiday. You know what I'm saying? You know how when you like Christmas, Christmas is the 25th, right? So people, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, but people take a few days before and a few days after to make it a whole week, because in that time frame there's a whole week. So yeah, 9/11 was not a holiday, but it was a time frame when they just got up and said, we're gonna go. Not all of them.
It says here people say Jewish holiday occurred time.
I'm reading it right now.
I'm reading right. No major Jewish holiday.
Okay,
that day.
9/11.
Most Jewish professionals in New York City work.
Listen, 9/11 coincides or falls near major Jewish observation like Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish New Year, and or the days of awe, which is Yamin Noraim, leading to the combined remembrance. It's a combined remembrance. So people, I know of Jewish people that they
I dated a Jew.
That week off.
Listen, I take the draws for Passover, so we can't touch certain things. I've been in a Jewish house for 2 years. I know. That one doesn't sound familiar to me, but I used to sneak Chinese rice with pork fried rice when I wasn't supposed to bring it into the house because it wasn't kosher. I know.
I know. It's okay. The period around 9/11 often falls during the days of awe, which is a high holiday season, a somber time reflection leading to Yom Kippur, which adds layers of remembrance. So, yes, that day was not a holiday, but the time frame was in that holiday. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like the Christmas holiday.
Anyway,
you don't take off Christmas, you take off the week of Christmas.
Okay.
To
So
New
let's talk about
Year's.
this. Since we're talking about this, do you know about the dumpster trucks that were seen underground with all the gold leaf? Because we had a lot of gold in there.
No, I don't know that.
You remember?
I didn't go into all that, but my point is,
you never watched
that-
Fahrenheit 9/11?
a little bit, not much.
You never saw that?
My point is this, though.
Loose
We got
change. You
New
gotta
Yorkers
watch
got
those
smacked in the
documentaries.
face with a Muslim and the Quran after they did what they did on 9/11.
They wanted that. They wanted that. New York did this. This is what New York did. All right. Hey, this is good. This is not early morning prayer. You took a bottle of Vaseline, bent up, let them do their thing. That's what you did. New York. This is Saturday. This is different. This is Saturday night worship. This is different. I'm gonna tell you how. That's what y'all did. Y'all let them take the bottle of Vaseline and do y'all dirty. That's what y'all did. And I'm a New Yorker, I could say this. I got Statue of Liberty right here on my arm with the Williamsburg Bridge. Don't tell me I'm born and raised out there. No. That would have never happened if the real New Yorkers didn't leave because of all the nonsense in the last 3 decades, in the last 30 years. The real New Yorkers have left in the last 3 decades. When did your father leave? Did that live in the 90s?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember. It's just it's a tough time, bro.
Tomorrow at 5 a.m. when you hear the speakers go off, let's see how you're gonna feel about that. When all those speakers come at 5 a.m.
Well, it's New York. It's New York. So anyway, I just want to.
So don't complain about it's New York, but my little alarm beep is the most annoying thing ever. We're about to have somebody say at 5 a.m. in New York City. At least you'll get up early. You won't miss the bus.
Well, hopefully
they did it to themselves. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the ones that voted for him because he told y'all you was gonna give you 6 months free rent. He told them they were gonna get 6 months free rent, bro. They believe this stuff. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at this. They believe this nonsense. The guy, a day later after he won, that night he was at a town night. I was going to that nightclub 20 years ago before he was even allowed in because he's a lot younger than me. All right, let me explain something to you. He was hanging out in town nightclub. This is the guy you guys want as your mayor. They talked all this crap about Trump, and then he went and did when he got to meet Trump. Come on. You can't respect the guy that can't talk the same thing in front of the guy he's talked about it. He couldn't do it. He cowered down. He knows he needs the resources. He's playing the politician game, and he's not even good at it. He's doing it to everybody's faces. He's telling you this, telling you that, telling you this, telling you that, taking this, taking that. I need money now. I don't need money now. No more money. Now I need money now that I won. Like, you guys, hello. You guys ain't getting 6 months for, where are you going to get 6 months rent for free? That's how gullible. Guys, they think you're stupid. Nobody thinks the Southerners are stupid. They're smart. They voted red. Tell you right now, New York, California, y'all done with. Y'all got the worst leaders out there. Y'all could be so much better if you had the right people leading those countries. Oh, wait, hold on. Did you see who the new chief of police or fire department is in New York? Can you Google that?
I don't know.
Google that. Please Google that. Bring that up. Pull that up, sir.
What is it?
Pull that up on the screen. You need to see what this person looks like. Please. It's either the new is it. Oh, see, that's the thing. I don't know if it's a it. I don't know what it is. It's a it.
The New York fire department?
Either fire. Yeah. to be can't be cops because the Irish guys are not gonna fall for this one. I think the fire department chief of police of New York or something is was a woman. He just introduced. I just saw this. Come on, guys, I'm up on this. Y'all got Channel 1 news 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Channel 1. I love that news. You guys don't know what's going on because they don't tell you everything. But you knew when that person spoke. Never fought a fire in their day.
Fire department.
Never fought a fire in her day. Never seen a fire in her day. Okay.
Yeah, it was a fire department. Yeah, I don't show me.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
It's viral.
Let's go Muslims. Let's go righteous Muslims. So you guys hate that. You guys are against that 1,000%. So your new mayor that you're happy about brings in, instead of a Muslim, if he was a real Muslim, he was about Muslim, he would have brought in a Muslim fire department leader. I would have given him more respect at that. Why he brought you in? The rainbow. And a female at that. So he brought you in.
But that's all deception.
Into your face.
It's all deception.
It's a game.
Because
it's a game.
It's a deception because they are able to deceive. A Muslim can deceive you, as their belief.
It's so crazy
to bring their agenda, which is to Islamicize this whole country. So that's where we're at. But let's go back to let's go back.
Let's go back on this one. He needs to be tagged.
We need to go back to Venezuela. We need to go back to Venezuela.
We're done with New York. We're done with.
Yeah, we're done with New York. We gotta go back to
Venezuela's headed the right way.
This is the reason.
New York, check this out. We're here. One more from New York. New York. One more from New York. Hold on. New York.
I'm gonna give you something from New York real quick.
Venezuela.
I'm gonna give you.
Is gonna be.
I'm gonna give you something from. I'm gonna give you something from New York. You want something from New York? I got something from New York.
What?
Okay, give me 1 second here. I got something from New York, and
don't play me the Knicks.
No, okay, the Knicks. No, okay, the Knicks. I'm not playing no Knicks. What are you talking about? I'm gonna play this right here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. You should be able to see it in a minute here.
It better not be Alicia Keys, New York.
Hold on, right there. You hear that? Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it. But see what? Yeah. What's this? Times Square?
Yeah. That's Times Square.
Oh, you were trying to say you were gonna bring that up.
Yep. Can you hear it?
I don't see it or hear it.
You don't see it or hear it? That's not good. Don't blame it.
Let me see if it's my speaker. Hold on, it is my.
No, it's not. I don't hear it neither. No, I don't hear it neither. So it's not you. It's not you.
I hear it.
You hear it?
I hear it.
Okay. See the people. These are the people in Times Square celebrating. It was actually a bigger crowd than that as it began to grow. So all the Venezuelans are happy celebrating in New York, you know. But here's the thing: why are they celebrating?
Break it down a little bit. Bring down their channel a little bit.
The sound. How about
loud. It's loud. Look, he's crying, man. My man is.
You see him crying there?
Yeah.
And he's got a USA shirt.
USA sweater.
That's right.
Sweater.
You don't see nobody protesting. You know what I'm saying? These people have been going through it, bro. You know what it is just think about it, man. We're going through it right now, right? But they've been going through it. Been trying to make a life for themselves away from a country where they know they can make something for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, America's great. Don't get me wrong. We are a great nation. But the struggle is real, man. These people are excited. They're happy because, God is answering a prayer to them. Now, my prayer is that they turn their lives and hearts to God. that there be a nation that follows after God, because it doesn't matter. Okay, Maduro's not there, or whatever. You don't know what's going to be next. I mean, we're going to try to put someone next in there, but you know, when Iraq and Saddam Hussein was gone, you know, we thought that things were going to be better, and you know, my man just said, Mike just put on the news that he's in New York City now.
He's in New York.
Yeah,
he's in New York.
He arrived in New York City. I
They're
don't know.
gonna probably walk him out the plane.
Let's see what we can
go to
do
YouTube.
Here.
You on YouTube right now?
Yeah.
YouTube News. YouTube News.
YouTube News. Let's see.
YouTube News. Just go to YouTube and put news. He's gonna come up.
I'm gonna put it right now. YouTube News. That's why I needed Mike.
Yo, Mike's been on the peptides for like a week, and he said I think his arm or something is feeling great. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I feel amazing. As suck as everything else is going, everything else is. I feel amazing. That's one thing.
Looks like he's in the DA's office.
Right? Told.
Okay, breaking. I'm going live. Yeah, here he is. I got it right now.
Yeah, there he is. There it is.
You got it. All right.
Is that downtown Brooklyn? Yep.
I don't know.
That's either the city or Brooklyn.
Well, we're on now, so we can see what's going on. We can kind of listen, so you can hear what's going on.
Raise it up a little bit. Yeah, raise it up a little bit. Let me hear this.
Can you hear now?
Yeah.
You want to raise it up a little higher?
Center? Oh, Snide's gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah, he said it looks like MDC Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's at the Brooklyn Detention Center. Yeah, that's what 6ix9ine turns himself in tomorrow. He's in there with the guy Sam, the FTX guy. Did he just?
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But hey, we got the live news. That's what's happening.
That's downtown. Used to walk by that building every day.
Now I'm gonna get hated from a lot of people because I put the Fox News on. I'm sorry, live Fox News.
So what, man?
CNN
is not us. We don't watch CNN.
I don't care who they are, what news it is. They all flip flap anyway. That's the federal prison. That's what Mike says. Mike, we need you back on, bro. We need you back on. Please come back on. Try to come back on, Mike.
Food while we on. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my food. I'm gonna eat while we on podcast.
He's gonna eat while we're on podcast. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this thing. We're so happy for Venezuela for what they are about to accomplish. Thank for our government and our president to do what he did. I mean, we have our own problems here in the U.S. and we need to get that fixed. But I believe that God's hand is definitely over this situation, especially to see so many people rejoice after being in captivity or not allowed to have the freedoms that they so rightly deserves. We all deserve freedom. Everybody. God gave us all the right to freedom, to live as we want to live. But my only thing is, I hope that you take this freedom and you live it for God, that you worship God, that you praise God. That's really what I would like to see happen. You know, I'm talking to an empty chair right now. Sometimes I feel like when I'm online, I'm talking to an empty chair. How many people are really listening to us? How many people are really engaging with our studies and as we're on the Word of God? And now we got Mike on the. We got you online now, Mike. So, Mike, tell me, man. Tell me what you think. Listen, we're going to a spiritual struggle.
Yeah,
and
with everything that's going on, honestly, At the end of the day, we just got to keep our eyes fixed on Jesus. It was already written that there's going to be wars, rumors of wars. We already know that this is coming to pass. So none of it should be surprising. Like it's all been written in the Bible. Here's the crazy part: we act surprised. Even the ones that are following Christ. Why are we surprised? Like we know this ain't the last one. This ain't the first one. It sucks because yeah, we're actually going through it. We're going through all these biblical times. But you think about it, damn, was it the war back in Vietnam? Was it the war in Afghanistan? Was it the war in Iran? Is it the war with the Ukraine and Russia? Is it the war now going on in Venezuela? It's always which one. But there's always going to be wars and rumors of wars, and that's the thing. There's nothing we can do about it at the end of the day. And I'm sorry that who you vote on and everything else, man. There's so much more behind the scenes that it's only so much that we can really do.
Yeah, we just got to keep our eyes fixed on the Lord and
That's it. Keep your eyes
keep
on the
keep
Lord.
keep working. We got to keep working because
Everything
that,
else is a distraction.
it is, and it's just Noel and I, and I'm sure yours as well. Just going through some stuff. It's just like we're in a new year, and I know God's got us. He's got our
Yep.
back. For sure. I know that for a fact. But it's just like,
Well, here's the thing. Ask yourself, because I've asked myself too, and I trust me, I've been in those challenging times. I'm kind of in one right now, but I just let it go because I've been through it all already, and I was like, you know what? I know the Lord always came through at the end. He always comes in like clutch right at the end, His perfect timing, and then I don't realize it until the time passes. It's wow, Lord, this is what you were showing me. So in that season that you're in right now, ask yourself, God, what are you trying to show me? What is it that you want me to see out of this whole situation? Again, God's the only one that can close those doors and open those doors. Whatever He's doing, be thankful. Lord, I don't have as much work going on. Thank you, though. Because I know you're protecting me from something or someone. I know it sounds weird, but Lord, I know the finances are not there, but I know that you're going to provide one way or another. You know what I mean? It's family's not healthy. Lord, I know you're going to take care of them. We just got to continue to fix our eyes on the Lord and continue to have that faith. And I think when we start paying attention to the storm and not on Jesus, that's when we get scared. We just got to remember, keep your eyes fixed on Jesus, no matter what the storm brings.
yeah.
You know?
And I know that people that I know that are, even with what's happened, like, for instance, even with, okay, this guy's down, does one man taken down make a huge difference? A little bit, right? Again, a lot of times it's because we got our eyes fixed on the wrong thing. We don't have the eyes fixed on the right thing or the right person, which is God, right? We always look at, oh man, this guy's this, he's done this, yeah, I'm sure he's done a lot of bad stuff. But what about the people? They're a lot of them they have hope, but yet they're still hopeless because they are uncertain of what's going to happen next. And that's with anybody of us, any of us. No one knows what's going to hit us tomorrow, and for that matter, in the next hour.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're going to walk into, what phone call is going to come through, um, what situations. I mean, it's you know they like right now they have this joy, this happiness because yes, this has been something looming over their hearts and minds for a very long time. It's like, my friend Carlos told me, he's like, this is something that nobody will know unless they've been through what we've been through. And that's a fact. Like we can never speak into someone's life not knowing what they've gone through if you haven't gone through it. That's a fact.
Right.
But I do know the one person that has gone through more than what we've gone through and understands what we are going through. That's Jesus. So we can lean on him. We could talk to him, and he will just, you know, he would show up. He would do his thing. I lost you again, Mike. I lost you again, Mike. I don't know what happened. You're still there. You got a black screen on there, but I lost you. I don't know. I don't know what to do. This is something I've never experienced before. Noel's not in there, neither. He's in a black screen as well. So
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, I hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yep, I hear you.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, I hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Yep.
I don't hear you.
I'm gonna get you out
I
and
see on
bring you back in.
YouTube that I'm blacked out. I
Yeah,
don't
you're
see
blacked
Noel
out.
on YouTube either though.
Yeah, his camera died. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, I'm here by myself now. I don't know. Maybe they'll come back. Noel's camera's battery died, so it's just me. And I am happy for the Jewish. I mean, for the Jewish people. I have Jewish people that are. Let's see. Mike's back.
I am happy for the Jewish.
Well, back to what I was saying. That I have Jewish people that are Venezuelan from Venezuela as well, and so I'm happy for all those folks.
I have Jewish people that are Venezuela as well.
But we're having a little issues. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to call StreamYard, see what's happening. But I just want to leave with this. I'm gonna try to end this here. I want to thank Noel and Mike for trying to join us. He's back. Let's see if we can get him back in there.
I want to thank Noel and Mike for trying to join us. He's back. Let's see if we can get him back here. I want to thank Noel and Mike for trying to join us. He's back. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. It's weird. It goes black and then it goes like a feedback. Like it's very strong feedback. There it goes again. Anyway, I'm gonna just close out here and I just want to pray. Voy a orar por la gente de Venezuela. Quiero decir que estoy contento, alegre con todos ustedes de Venezuela por lo que ha pasado y lo que está pasando. Y yo espero que primeramente que ustedes se puedan enfocarse en el Señor. Es lo más importante. No importa lo que sea, qué es lo que está sucediendo, lo que va a pasar, ¿no? Nadie sabe qué es lo que va a pasar o lo que está pasando. Nadie sabe lo que está pasando. No sé si me puedo escuchar ahorita. ¿Me escucha?
I hear you. Yep.
Perfecto. I hear you too. So, yo quiero decirle a la gente de Venezuela, mira, yo voy a estar orando por ustedes. Tengo muchos amigos que yo quiero mucho. Hay un muchacho que quería que esté con nosotros hoy, que se llama Carlos. Ha sido un muchacho como un hijo mío. Lo quiero mucho como un hijo mío. Él era un muchacho que Dios ha traído a mi vida y muchos de sus familiares, amistades que conocí a través de él. Y ha sido una gran bendición para ver a él luchar y trabajar y ayudar todo lo que podía ayudar con su familia allá en su país, en Venezuela. Y sigue luchando por cada uno de ellos. For what? Which car? Dowdy? Why, what happened? I need to put something on. So, quiero seguir pensando en ustedes que la lucha no se ha terminado. Hay un peso que se ha pasado, pero todavía falta mucho que hacer. Pero yo lo que voy a decirle a ustedes es que si con este tiempo de alegría, dándole gracias a Dios, que yo sé que muchos están haciendo, dándole gracias también al país que donde estamos aquí, Estados Unidos, y al presidente que tenemos. Él no es perfecto para nada. Hay muchos defectos de él y muchas cosas que para mí tampoco no tengo mucho acuerdo con él, pero Dios lo ha puesto ahí en su posición para hacer lo que está haciendo. Pero falta mucho que hacer. Falta muchísimo. Ustedes siguen adelante, pero primeramente que busquen de Dios. Busque primero, dice la palabra de Dios, que tenemos que buscar primero su justicia, ¿ok? Su reino y su justicia. Tenemos que buscar primero. Y para buscar el reino de Dios es buscar a Jesucristo. So usted tiene que buscar a Jesús. No lo ponga al lado. No lo busque solamente en el momento difícil. Búscalo en este momento. En este momento que es importante que si lo puede estar con él, este es el momento para que la puedas hacer. No en otra forma. Tristemente no pudo la oportunidad de tener a Carlos aquí con nosotros en este día. Tal vez podemos tratar en otro día para que él hable sobre su situación. Él tiene su familiar allá. Pero quiero orar por ustedes. Quiero orar por su país. Queremos saber que sí, estoy alegre con ustedes, porque yo como tengo años con personas bien conocidas con esa tierra de Venezuela y la gente de Venezuela. Ahí yo los quiero mucho, en verdad los quiero mucho. Todas aquellas personas que han sido parte de mi vida por muchos años, especialmente cuando yo trabajaba con la compañía de pescar de deportes, que de mis clientes que estaban allá en Venezuela eran mis mejores clientes, y donde hablamos y llegaron a venir acá a mi casa a conocerme. Una persona de calidades por allá, y espero que un día lo puedan ver a ellos, porque yo me recuerdo la tristeza que al punto que tenían que cerrar el, el negocio de ellos, porque como se estaba poniendo muy difícil, en ese momento estaba Chávez. So no me olvido de esas cosas. Eso fue en 2009. So, el Señor ha traído buenos venezolanos a mi vida. Y yo quiero mucho, pero nada por lo mejor para ellos. Los quiero mucho. Pido que los bendiga a cada uno de ellos. Amén. Que hay tantas cosas. Hay tantas cosas del Señor que quiere hacer con nosotros. Este es un nuevo año y ya empezamos con esto. No sabemos qué es lo que va a seguir. Sabemos que va a suceder muchas cosas. Las cosas todavía no están fácil. La economía todavía, de la destrucción que se hizo desde COVID, entre el presidente que estaba antes, que dejó la cantidad de inflation, que se llama inflation, subir tanto. Estaba difícil. Ahorita te entré, Mike está entrando aquí ahorita. Las cosas todavía no están. Hermano Mike, ¿qué palabras tienes que decir esta noche antes de irnos? Nada de nada, porque se le va negro otra vez. No entiendo. Bro, I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. Well, anyway, guys, God bless you. We love you. Los quiero mucho. Dios los bendiga. Que tengan buen día. Los quiero mucho. Que la paz de Cristo esté con cada uno de ustedes. Amén.